Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a crazy show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So we're going to be talking about that damn Nick Wright. Okay, we're going to be talking about that damn Nick Wright. You know, for a fan base that spends their entire time talking about how people like myself and others are fixated with LeBron James, you guys sure do spend a lot of time trying to convince people that LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. You guys spend a lot of time, and dare I say a lot of resources, trying to convince people that LeBron is somehow on Jordan's level. Look, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. LeBron is a great player. I don't think he's close to Michael Jordan. I don't think so. I've seen LeBron play for his entire NBA career. At no point in time did I say to myself, you know what, man, this guy may be as good as Jordan. I'm sorry, I don't believe so. I'm sorry, I don't believe so. This is going off of stats, accolades, and the eye test. I think Jordan clears him easily with the eye test. It's not even a question. Accolades, there's nothing to discuss. Now, cumulative stats, because LeBron has been playing for 45,000 years. Yeah, of course. But if you got another player that's great that comes along and he plays for 30 years, he's going to eclipse all of LeBron's stats. And all of a sudden, now counting stats have value. When Kareem was the leading scorer in NBA history, I never heard LeBron fans saying, oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the leading, he's the greatest of all time. The minute LeBron, oh, now he's the greatest player of all time. And these people have been taking one shot after the other. The news broke about a week or so ago that Michael Jordan is going to be stepping into the NBA media space. Broke the entire internet. Everyone was elated. And I said during that show, the one group of people that are not going to be happy with this is LeBron fans and his supporters. Why? Because these guys have had a stranglehold over the media now for years. And they've been able to deceive a many of young, impressionable kids who don't know a damn thing about basketball. And he got a bunch of people actually believing that it's a real thing. Talking Michael Jordan, they believe it's a real thing, even though it's a conversation that's made up of a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Absolutely zero substance to it. Now, I knew that it was these LeBron fans and these guys were going to be threatened by Jordan's presence, but I didn't know to the extent that they were going to be threatened and just how disgusting and low down they were willing to go, until I came across an article this morning from fadeawayworld.net with the simple headline saying this: Nick Wright disrespects Michael Jordan for his gambling issues amid MJ's partnership with NBC. And I said, of course, who else is surprised by a LeBron fan? But before we even get into what Nick Wright had to say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into this report here. It says, Michael Jordan, the NBA legend, recently came up in the news after NBC announced its partnership. Jordan is set to become a special contributor to NBC's upcoming coverage of the NBA. Throughout his career, Jordan has usually stayed away from taking up any media roles. Therefore, this news came as a shock to every NBA fan. Nick Wright, the sports analyst of Fox News, went on his podcast to address his opinion on the news about MJ. He faked his enthusiasm and sarcastically expressed his delight to see Jordan join NBC until he ended his message with a shot at Jordan's history with gambling. He said, Wright said, Michael Jordan is going to join NBC as a contributor. NBC is a different network, but fair is fair. I got to give credit where it's due. I mean, if they're going to use him the way he should be used, that is going to be an unbelievable addition. And by that, I mean, he should be their gambling expert. Jordan's gambling history has been well documented. Conspiracy theorists even believe that gambling had a role in Jordan's second retirement, saying that the league suspended him for his gambling and disguised it as a retirement. Jordan has clarified that that wasn't true. Okay, well, since Nick Wright went there, I guess we should talk about it too. Maybe LeBron should join ESPN and explain to fans how to be fit. You know, the proper nutritions and drinks to take, the proper medicine to take, you know, just to keep fit. You know, he's an expert on it, allegedly. How does that work? Look, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. There's no group more disgusting than the LeBron James fan base. There's nobody. They try to turn themselves into victims, but in reality, they are by far the most disgusting fan base that we have in NBA. It's not even close. It is not. LeBron fans are the only set of NBA fans that I've encountered in 20 plus years being an NBA fan that will take it to the extent where they now start taking personal shots at you. They'll want to threaten bodily harm towards you because they love LeBron James. LeBron fans were even making fun of Kobe Bryant's death. Yes, they do. How do I know? They even message me. Kobe's dead, bro. Let it go. They get pleasure out of this. Why? Because they love LeBron James so much. So to see Nick Wright take a shot like this, it's well within who these people are. It's well within who they are. But then they want to cry, oh my God, you're saying LeBron takes PEDs. That's the reason he's playing so long. That's unbecoming of you. It's unbecoming of you. But then you got people like Nick Wright. You guys just don't understand how much these guys are bothered by Michael Jordan. I don't even think Michael Jordan knows Nick Wright exists on Earth. I really don't believe so. I think if Michael Jordan was walking down the street and saw Nick Wright, he wouldn't even notice him. He wouldn't even know who the hell he was if he walked into a room. He wouldn't know. And these guys are bothered by MJ. It is clear. It is clear. Just the announcement that he's coming to talk basketball is already a problem. Because now he's going to be in front of the faces of NBA fans. And that goes against everything they have worked for, which is to try to warp the minds of young, impressionable NBA fans. And they got all kind of people in media plants, which is what they are. They know who they are. They know who they are getting paid under the table to change their opinions and switch it up. Y'all know who y'all is. If you feel offended by it, you already know it's you. Y'all up there changing your views. 1 minute, oh man, Kobe and Jordan were the GOATs. Next minute, Kobe number 9. Like, yo, son, what happened, bro? What happened to you? Where did these weird ass opinions come from? I don't know. I'm just trying to get a bag, bro. So I'm going to say anything. Don't nobody respect you dudes. If you can't be successful by keeping it a stack and being yourself, and you got to turn into this character, we don't respect you. We don't. I'm sorry. I give more credit to the person that's actually saying what they are, and they got 20,000 subs, but they saying what they believe. Instead of some bozo dude that you see on TV earning millions of dollars, lying, saying whatever it takes just for a check. We have no respect for these dudes. So Nick Wright saying this, there's no surprise. But if he believes that Jordan could be a gambling expert, hey, look, I think LeBron can join one of these companies that have to deal with health and fitness and explain to us the proper nutrition, proper medicine that we need to take, the proper juices we need to drink in order to be as healthy as he does. I mean, because sleep can't be the only thing. Is that what you're telling me? I mean, LeBron seems to be an expert. I mean, allegedly. You see how that works? You see how all of a sudden now y'all having a titty attack? Oh my God, he's talking about LeBron James. I gotta strangle. Oh my God. You don't understand these dudes. And they can't stand us. And I'm still surprised that we even got a channel to talk about it, because you don't know just how low LeBron fans and his people can go. Oh, they can go low. If you ain't out there twerking it up the way they like it, they'll work magic in the background. Y'all know I ain't lying.